has returned. Yay. I'm going to try to put together a little video montage of a piece about the winter solstice from the farmer's perspective. I've never done that before, but hopefully that will work. Anyway, it is, what day is it? For Saturday. I lose track of days when I'm not working. It is Saturday, December 22nd. It is my friend Jackie's birthday. And it is the 22nd day of Vlogmas. We're winding down now. I hope that you have enjoyed seeing a little bit of what I do during the winter time. I've gotten a lot of positive feedback and I really appreciate that. You know, we were talking yesterday, some of us, about sometimes people like to talk to hear their heads rattle and they'll comment ugly things on people's podcasts. If you disagree with somebody, that's one thing, but being abusive is another thing. Fortunately, I've not had that happen yet, and I'm glad. But some of my other friends who podcast have not been so lucky. Anyway, we welcome the return of the sun, and today's plan is to make some baskets. So I've got to get in there and eat something and then clean my table off and make way for the basket making stuff. So I have drug out all of my basket making goodness here this morning. And the cats are having a field day, and the dogs are having a field day. Apparently this is quite exciting to everyone. Fizzy is playing with everything, including my tape measure and my read guide. And Ears is dying to go outside now that I've started talking. Ears! Let me go. Let's try this again. Now that Ears is outside, the plan is to make Miss Marianne a gathering basket. All my handles are here. I've got some extras, but the plan is to make Miss Marianne a gathering basket similar to one that I have over there on my, the dogs have messed up my towel, over there on my little kitchen cabinet. Then Miss Betsy is going to get a 1950s baker's basket, which I've got the pattern for here. The gathering basket pattern is actually on my phone. I don't have it printed out. This is the baker's basket I'm going to make for Miss Betsy. And then, last but not least, I have a couple of friends that I'm going to make a Williamsburg basket for, which I made one earlier in a class, so I have the pattern for it also. If I have enough reed to do all that. You may say, oh, but you have all of this reed, and I have a whole tub of it over there. But you need a certain size to use for your spokes for strength. So this is the size that most of these patterns call for. This is 5/8, and I know this because of my handy dandy reed gauge. So anyway, we're going to get on here with some cutting of some parts and make some. Okay, I got all my pieces cut for my base. I got these are my longer spokes here. They're 29 inches. These are the shorter spokes, 23 inches. And then these are my filler spokes, which are just 20 inches. And then I have my handle ready here. So I'm going to lay out my base for my basket. It's called Karen's Gathering Basket, I think. My friend Sasha has the pattern, and it's the one we used. So anyway, I'm going to lay out my base and start working my base together. Luna is very, very interested in basket making, and not in a good way. And here comes Baxter to help her. Because when I pick up my pieces, she wants to play with them. And so does he. He's like, hey, lots of cat toys. Okay, so I've got the bottom woven. I have to tighten it up still and make sure that it's square and it measures out what it's supposed to. But yeah, I've got the bottom end here with the filler spokes and then the regular spokes. And then I'm going to tighten this up and then spray it. I don't like to soak these wooden handles since they do have glue on them, but I'll spray it so that I can turn the spokes up. So I've got a spray bottle here and get everything set. And yeah, so go off to okay, I've got my base tightened up and squared off. So now what I'm going to do is spray the edges where I can fold up the corners and then trim these fillers and flip them back and make something called chicken feet, where you take the fillers and you split them and then tuck them under so they look like chicken feet. Well, I took a little break from making them my basket to start me a pot of chili here for my supper later tonight. It smells delicious, but I may have to make me some lunch pretty soon because I'm starting to get kind of hungry. But in my chili, I make chunky chili. My dad never liked it. He liked what he called red eye chili, but I use ground beef, my ground beef, onions, bell peppers, garlic. Sometimes I put mushrooms in it if I have them. Beans. I usually can chili beans, which I need to actually do because I'm out now. Or I dry can beans for 15 bean soup. So I keep canned beans on hand all year long. I don't like to buy the beans in the cans at the store. They're too expensive. You can spend $10 or $12 and you can can multiple quarts of chili beans. And you can't, you spend $10 and maybe you can make chili twice, where I can make it 8 or 9 times for dried beans. But I do have to soak them if they are dry. And then I use my salsa and my canned broth and then my spices, my spice mixture on this that I make up. So, yeah, it should be delicious later tonight. Okay, here's my progress so far. I took my filler spokes, the 3/8 inch, and I split them and made these reinforcements, which are called chicken feet. Or they're not really reinforcements, but they're a way to tuck the ends under that looks a little bit more attractive. So those are called chicken feet. So now I'm going to spray my spokes and set them up, or upset them as it says in the directions, and get started on the weaving. Keeping with his "if it fits, I sits" plan, Baxter is already trying out the new basket that I'm making. I guess this might be a good time to go feed. Pretty girl. Where's all the minis? Where's all the minis? Huh? Hey, Sally. There's plenty of food. Okay, well, I've got this much of the basket done. I did a 5-color design on the side of it here. And I'm just getting ready to put my rim row on to create my top piece. So the top has 1/2 inch, half round rim pieces that's filled with seagrass, and then it will be done once I get the top on and get it lashed down. So I think it looks nice. So I'm sitting here trying to put the lashing on my basket, and Baxter decides he's going to sit in it some more while I'm working on it. He's such a good boy. Well, I'm almost done putting the lashing on, and then I'm going to let it dry, and I'll get the fuzzies off, and then I think I'm going to coat it with some clear stain. I don't know if the stain that I bought will work. It says natural, so I may actually have to run to the co-op and see if they've got some clear on Monday. They should be open Monday morning anyway. But yeah, hopefully this will be a well-received gift when it's done. I think it turned out nice. You guys have already eaten. Charlie, go down yonder. Go on, go eat, go. Run, 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 run. You guys have already had yours. Remember, you were up here a while ago and you already had yours. You don't get any more. They have to eat too. They get to eat too. I know it's a terrible thing that you don't get 2 suppers. I'm so sorry. You have my bucket, please. You want to lick the bucket? Huh? You want to check the bucket out? I know, there's nothing in there. Y'all have eat. You don't get to eat again. You don't get to eat again. I'm so sorry. No, no ma'am. No. You guys have already eaten. You've all already eaten. Every one of you was up here a while ago. You're not going to convince me otherwise. I know it's tragic. I'm a terrible human being, I know. You guys eat. Quick, 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 like bunnies. They get to eat too. I know. I'm a terrible person. Because I won't let y'all eat again. I know. I know. I'm terrible. Y'all ate a while ago. Don't you remember that part? Huh? You don't remember that part? Huh? You don't remember the part where you ate a while ago? No? No. You don't remember that part? Huh? Hi, biscuits. I know. Hi, Sally. Y'all have eaten. They get to eat too, you know. Y'all ate a while ago and nobody bothered y'all while you were eating. Nobody came in and tried to take your food away while you were eating, like you're going to do to them. This bucket, it's empty. Are you inspecting it? I have it. Thank you. Y'all don't be mean. Hi, Trixie. They ate most all theirs up already. Hi, Angel. Hi, Dime. Hi, Charlie. Hi, Biscuits. Hi, Gus. You didn't want this bucket a while ago. Now you do. All right, I'm going in the house. Y'all have a good night. And you got a fresh bale of hay. So why are you looking at me? Huh? Go eat. You've eaten. You've all eaten. You've got hay. You've got water. Don't be grumpy because I won't let you have these green weeds right outside the gate. Well, I've had supper, and now I'm starting on my next basket. It's a Williamsburg style basket. This is the one I made in a class at the lake. It holds my knitting needles. So I'm going to make a couple of this size for that style for some gifts also. So I'm going to get started on these. They're a lot smaller than the one I made earlier, so they shouldn't take as long. But they still have the chicken feet that I'm going to make on these. And you'll notice that the handle bows out, and that gives you this distinctive profile of the Williamsburg basket. And you can actually shape the top to where it's almost cat-eye shaped. So I'm going to try to do that. Well, here's the product of my afternoon's work. I got a gathering basket and 2 Williamsburg baskets made. This pattern actually comes from a website that I've talked about on my podcast before, the Missouri Basket Weavers Guild. It's a free pattern. It's called Karen's Gathering Basket. And then this pattern is one that I got from taking a class at Lake Dardanelle State Park, where I had made the original basket, which was this one that I keep my knitting needles in. But I decided to add a little color to these two since they're gifts. So, got these all done, and I'm going to call it a night because I'm really tired. Well, I got my baskets made like I had wanted to today, so that's good. I still need to make a couple more, but they're not critical to get done over the weekend. I can do them later next week, since I won't be getting to see the recipients of those until later, around the first of the year. So tomorrow I hope to get some sewing done is my plan. Work some straightening up in my craft room and getting some sewing done. Got something on my face. Anyway, it is late. I am tired. Hi, Fizzy. What are you doing? Yeah, it's late and I'm tired. So I'm going to call it a night for this 22nd day of Vlogmas. It's a beautiful full moon out there, so I hope you're getting to enjoy that. So until I see y'all again, be good to each other and take care of each other. Peace out, y'all. Bye.